The word calisthenics comes from the Greek word skalos, which means beauty, and stenos, which means strength. Most calisthenics exercises are closed kinetic chain exercises, while most exercises with weights are open kinetic chain exercises. According to scientific research, closed kinetic chain exercises improve joint stability, body control, dynamic balance much better than open kinetic chain exercises. Before we start, please share your experience in the comments and say if you prefer calisthenics or weights. You don't need a lot of equipment to do calisthenics, or any equipment at all. You can do it not only at the gym, but also at home, in the park, or wherever you want. Unlike weight training, which can be done properly only in the gym. But I'm not trying to convince you guys that you need to do only calisthenics and no weight training. No. I'm speaking about making many calisthenics exercises as a basic one, because very often they are safer for your overall well-being, regardless of age and body shape. As for example, push-ups in comparison with the bench press, which I compared in one of my previous videos. You can see the link on it in the top right corner. In some muscles training, it's better to include weights also in your workout. For example, for your shoulders workout, it's a very good option to add dumbbells exercises to your training. So after basic exercises like handstand push-ups or pike push-ups, a very good way to develop your shoulders better is to use dumbbell, especially perform lateral raise exercises. Because according to the study published in PubMed, which analyzed how different shoulder exercises affect the activation of deltoid posterior in resistance-trained individuals, the lateral raise has the highest medial and posterior deltoid activation in comparison to other shoulders exercises. In this video, I will provide basic guidelines to begin calisthenics in the safest and most useful way. Please don't forget to subscribe to see upcoming videos, which will definitely help you to approach your progress. Inverted rows are a good alternative to pull-ups in the early stages, allowing you to build upper body strength and prepare yourself for unassisted pull-ups. To perform this exercise, position yourself under a bar, keep your body straight, and pull your chest towards the bar with controlled movement. Your hands should be slightly wider on the bar than shoulder width. This exercise effectively engages the back muscles, biceps, and core. Do 2-3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Pull-ups with a resistance, it is better for full body engagement than using the lat pull-down machine and assisted pull-up machine, because they don't actively engage the core muscles due to their seated or supported positions. It was proved in the research published in the Journal of Physical Fitness, Medicine and Treatment in Sports. Unlike pull-ups with resistance band, which involve more muscle groups, including deep and inner muscles, since they replicate regular pull-ups in the best way, which is why it will help you master free pull-ups more quickly. Fix the resistance band on the bar and hook it around your knee. Switch knees between sets. You can choose proper resistance, depending on your physical condition, and reduce the resistance as you progress. Do 2-3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Bending back while lying on the ground is a very good exercise to strengthen your back. These muscles are very important in advanced calisthenics exercises, especially handstand and handstand push-ups. Also, it is very good exercise to improve posture and develops overall muscle mass. It is a very simple exercise, but it involves many muscle groups, especially erectors, lats, traps, deep back muscles, and also glutes and leg muscles. Most common mistakes: bending legs, rising head, bending arms, falling down uncontrollably, rushing the movement. To perform this exercise correctly, fully straighten your body. Feel like you are tightening it all the time. Lift your upper and lower body simultaneously and bend it like a parenthesis. If at the beginning you can bend your body only a little bit, don't worry. Focus on quality of performance and you will progress over time. Do 2-3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. If this exercise is too hard to perform, you can simplify it by raising your upper body first and then lower body. If you are training at the gym, you can use hyperextension as an additional option or alternate these two exercises between your workouts. Hindu push-ups, also known as dive bomber push-ups. This exercise involves your pecs, triceps, and core, simultaneously stretching chest muscles and abs. You can feel it immediately right from your first rep, and it's a very good option for warming up. To perform, start in a pike position with hips high and hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Lower your chest towards the ground, leading with your head. Sweep your upper body forward and close to the floor and simultaneously up into an archer position. Then return along the same path to the starting position. Keep your core tight, elbows striking back, and movement smooth. Inhale during lowering and moving up, and exhale as you press back. On the early stage, do it from your knees. Bend your arms. Lower your chest towards the ground in a smooth arc. Sweep your upper body forward and up. Then return along the same path. Then, when you progress, do it from your feet. Do 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Push-ups from the base. If you are new to sport, you can start doing push-ups by using a high object, like a bench or bed. Another good option is push-ups from your knees, which are much easier than the straight leg position, so you don't need a high base to simplify it. Stand on your knees, put your hands on the floor, slightly wider than your shoulder width. Lower down until your elbows reach a 90-degree angle and lift back up. Repeat the motion. When you feel stronger, switch to the regular push-up on your feet using the same technique. Inhale as you lower down and exhale as you push up. It's very important to perform push-ups correctly, because doing it in a wrong way is not only less effective for your muscles, but can be harmful for your joints and ligaments. Mostly, people are making mistakes at an early stages of training, since muscles are not strong enough and people are trying to do more reps, running for quantity, not the quality. They think they are doing it right. Consequently, it becomes a habit which is very hard to get rid of. It's much easier to learn correct performance at the beginning than to change it. Don't worry if you do fewer reps but correctly. You may continue with knee push-ups and your rep count will increase much faster with proper technique. I'm vigilant. And I've noticed in the gym and outside fitness areas most common mistakes people make during push-up performance. Elbows flaring out to the sides. Lumbar or pelvis sagging. Not full range of motion. Too fast. Head lowering. Correct performance. Pike push-ups are a good exercise to develop your shoulders in the early stages of training. Place your hands wider than your shoulders and feet slightly wider than your hips. Keep your head up, back straight, and core tight. Bend your elbows to about 90 degrees. Lower your body and push back up with control. Repeat the movement. As you progress, besides the regular position, you can try variations. Feet lifted to involve middle deltoid better. Parallels to increase range of motion and load on the shoulders. Pike push-ups are one of the basic steps to master free handstand push-ups and push-ups on parallels, helping you build shoulder strength and control. Ab crunch. Lay on your back with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Place your hands behind your head, but don't pull your neck. Engage your core and crunch forward, lifting your upper body off the ground to about 45 degrees high. Lower yourself back down with control. Focus on feeling the tension in your core during each rep. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions. Seated leg raises. Sit on the floor with your hands slightly behind your back for balance. Lift your legs up one by one. Keep your core tight and move with control. This exercise strengthens your lower abs and hip flexors. Perform 5 to 10 reps per leg. Ab wheel rollouts are excellent for training all core muscles, especially the abdominals, and also activate supporting muscle groups, mainly in the back. During ab wheel rollouts, your body avoids harmful spinal compression, unlike heavy vertical loading, yet still faces strong mechanical stress. This creates a biomechanical advantage that strengthens both muscles and bones, especially the spine, as it works to stabilize and resist extension. It's commonly believed that dynamic activities like running, jumping, biking, and so on are the best way to reduce cardiovascular disease risk and lose extra weight. You will be very surprised when I prove you that this opinion is wrong. The American College of Cardiology published an article titled "Research Shows Static Physical Activity More Beneficial Than Dynamic." The study specifically demonstrated that while all physical activity is beneficial, static activities such as strength training may be more strongly associated with reducing cardiovascular disease risks than dynamic activities like walking and biking. Researchers analyzed cardiovascular risk factors such as high blood pressure, overweight, diabetes, and high cholesterol as a function of self-reported static and/or dynamic activity. So while dynamic exercises like running or biking are great, this research clearly shows that static strength-based training like ab rollouts may do even more to reduce your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and significantly boost fat burning. At the early stage, it may be hard for you to perform full range of motion of ab wheel roller rollouts, even from your knees. I have a solution for you. Stand on your knees, close to the wall, at the distance where the wall will stop the ab wheel and prevent it from rolling too far forward. This will help you perform the exercise safely in the early stage, when the full range of motion is too hard. As you progress, gradually increase the distance from the wall until you don't need its support anymore. Mentioned exercises will help you develop all muscles proportionally and gradually. Build functional strength that you can use in daily life, and lose extra weight in a short period. You will be surprised how soon you can go to harder exercises and progress to more advanced levels of calisthenics. If this video was helpful and interesting for you, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss new videos with the next training steps that are coming soon. Let's approach your progress together.